1071. So happy that he is in the building, and I gotta do it. I'm sorry. Sean Paul is here. Give me it up!
You! I thought you was gonna go dirty.
You do that way better than I do.
All right, cool.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, baby. Thanks for having me.
We're really, really excited tonight. Holiday Hotness Party. You are our special guest.
I'm excited to be here. It's a little bit cold, and I'm gonna get the temperature a little bit more warm. Definitely.
All right, and tonight we can expect you to go on stage anywhere from 11:30 to 12. Best thing is be there early, because if it's sold out, you will not get in, and it's a free show.
Serious thing. Remember, I want to perform for the people of Colorado. Haven't been here in a long time. I think the first time I came here was like just to do a little impromptu thing with Sting. He had a performance here. That was kind of crazy. It was the day before the Grammys. And I've been back here once or twice, and I'm dying to come back. I had fun, and yeah, let's do it up tonight. So come in early, man.
Castleman's tonight. Now, you have so many hits. I mean, you look at all the songs that you've done, and they are all just chart toppers. They're bangers. How do you kind of keep reinventing yourself to make sure that you stay fresh in people's minds and on their, iPods?
Yeah, it's whatever feels good to me. There's a lot of people that push themselves so much, and they always try to have out songs, but it's people telling them the direction to go, and sometimes it doesn't work. I think that every time it was just for me to just like feel it. If I wasn't feeling it, I wasn't coming out. So that's basically what it is, what it's been for me.
Well, your two new singles.
And I gotta give thanks to my fans.
Oh,
yeah.
Of course. Of course. Your two new singles, Got to Love You.
Yeah.
She Doesn't Mind. We play both of them here on Hot.
Love that.
Love both of them, but I have this special fondness in my heart for Got to Love You. It's one of those catchy Sean Paul tunes that I love.
Yeah. Well, thank you. A lot of people came, when it came out at first, a lot of people was like, who's this new girl? Who's this new girl? I'm like, yo, she's been here blowing it up for a minute, so it's time for her to break in America. She been breaking abroad. Her name is Alexis Jordan, and it's great for her, and it's good for me too. I'm feeling, I'm feeling fresh, with her on the track, so it's good.
Well, it's always very cool when you see bigger artists like yourself bringing up the young bucks. So that they can get recognition.
Yeah, and I studied her for a little bit, like what she's been up to, how her path and her career has been, and I'm like, yo, I think she got it. So there's some people who you take a chance on, and maybe nothing, but I see it in her, and I think she's gonna go a long way.
It's a great song.
Thank
now
you.
Let's talk about the videos. I heard one of them a little risque.
A little bit racy. Yeah. It's funny because somebody was on my Twitter like, "Yo, this porn has good music." The song's called "She Doesn't Mind," and it's basically about me dancing with another girl.
Oh.
Or you could call it a threesome song, but yeah. So the videos got me in an airport going through the security check, and the security check girl is just aggressively checking other ladies out, kinda. So it's a funny scenario, and everybody has been writing me on my Twitter and on YouTube channels being like, yo, I want to go to that airport. She's hot. Let her come check me.
Why we get all the grandmas at our airport?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, honestly, if other people look like those, we pat me down.
Right?
Go ahead.
Do it. But yeah, that was the thing. I was pushing fun at that too, because it was like, every day we do it. Everybody that goes through it, everybody that travels every day, you're like, oh, you feel mundane, this big mundane feeling going through and having these people. So I was like, yeah, let's spice it up. Let's have this girl do her thing. So she really did do it. It was funny. It was funny to watch it being filmed too, because everybody was just having fun.
Well, you mentioned your Twitter, which I love that you do your own Twitter. You do all your updates. You respond to people, which is at Dutty Paul, DUTTY Paul.
Paul. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna send you something today.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna follow you back. I usually follow a lot of people. I'm following close to 7,000 people right now. A lot of people don't do that. I have like 140 something thousand following me. To me, that's a little percentage of who's following me. I just want to know what's on people's minds. I mean, following people who be hating on me, like, yo, he's whack. I'm like, all right, let me follow you and see if you got something to teach me. And usually they turn around back and they're like, yo, hey, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to say that. It's kind of funny, but it's a way to connect with the fans, though. That's the thing about it. And before I wasn't too much into it. I was like, that's too much. And now I got friends in like all kind of different places all over the world, just through the Twitter, and it's kind of fun.
Well, it's cool, again, that you do it all by yourself, because you hear of a lot of artists and celebrities
somebody else doing it for
who has their manager doing it for them.
I kind of demanded that my manager do it for me. At first, he was like, okay, let me just start it up. He started it up, and then he's like, okay, I started up. Well, that's me managing. That's me doing it. So I had to take it over, which I wasn't happy about. But as I'm saying, I learned a lot from it, and I gained a lot of friends.
And that's really the best information source for people. So if they want to know what's new with you, they can go to Twitter.
Exactly. Like, I'm on it every day, and they can really see where I am. Maybe I'm not telling you, hey, I'm in a radio station right now, but as I leave, I'm going to tweet about it, and yeah.
Well, let's talk about this album. I'm excited because you haven't announced all of the details, and you want to do that here.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be the first time ever. I'm
excited. So it's the album that we have, She Doesn't Mind, and Got to Love You off of.
Yeah, those two first tracks, I've been working with people like Stargate, Rico Love, Benny Blanco, people like DJ Ammo, and it's been a mix of different kind of stuff. I've asked these producers who are, foreign based. Most of my albums were made at home in Jamaica with dancehall production. This time around, I've asked them to make dancehall from their perspective. So the whole thing came together, and it's helping me to produce this album called The Tomahawk Technique.
Tomahawk Technique! You heard it here first.
Yeah, that's the name.
And we got February 7th is the release date?
February 7th is the release date, yeah, babe.
Very excited. You've heard a couple of singles here on Hot, so you know it's going to be a banging album. And one thing I want to say that I love, being a fan from a long time ago, is that you've stayed true to your music.
Yeah, babe.
And I love that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different types of music going, around, and I think right now dance music is like very prominent. It's the most popular music, and so some of the flavors on the album, like I work with DJ Ammo. He produced Dirty Bit for Black Eyed Peas, and this is definitely a dance track, but it sounds to the same type of tempo as Temperature, my song, a couple years ago. So yeah, I think it's not unfamiliar for me to do work in that territory. So this album is it's an interesting mix. It's a mix between dance, hall, and dance. It's kind of getting poppy on one side, like with She Doesn't Mind. So it's kind of cool.
Is there somebody that you haven't worked with that you were dying to work with, or maybe coming soon?
Still would like to work with Shakira. I haven't got no links or nothing like that, but I think we could make a great song together. Other than that, I gotta big up Kelly Rowland. She's on the album. Other than Alexis Jordan, I have an R&B dude right now. I'm not gonna let that name go, but yeah, he's on there too. Great song written by Rico Love, who wrote all of Usher's album, his last album, and he wrote stuff for Kelly Rowland too.
So you gave us just a little secret right now.
Yeah,
just a little one.
So that last one, I'm gonna come back to you and break it again.
All right.
Tell you who that person is. Well, a great amount of work, as I said. I know people have been waiting a long time to hear me back, and just feel good to be back on the road.
All right, well, perfect. We talked a lot about the album. We talked about your Twitter. And you've also produced an album with all Jamaican artists. Is that right? Now, what's that one about?
I produced an album earlier this year called Blaze Fire. It's on iTunes. It came out over the summer. And basically, in Jamaica, we produce, it's one rhythm with a couple different people on it. So that CD came out over this summer. I have another one coming out right now, which is called Material. So the first one's called Blaze Fire. That's BLAZEFIA. That's how I spell fire. And then, and then Material is the next one. And it's a project that I've been working on for a while now. I mean, I wanted to produce, but just didn't have the time at first, and got these two rhythms that I really liked and put together. I just shot a couple videos for the Material rhythm. It's gonna drop on iTunes on the 13th of December, and also the video should be ready just about then too. It's gonna be available to see online, like on YouTube. But good stuff. I mean, it's been a long time wanting to produce. I'm producing other artists. They're inspiring me, kind of keeping me going in the biz. It reminds me of myself. And a couple of my productions is gonna end up on the album too.
Very cool.
My album. So,
very cool. And again, that is Tomahawk Technique, February 7th. Brand new album. And again, if people want more information and they really want to stay connected with you, it's Twitter.
Yeah, my Twitter @DuttyPaul, DUTTYPAUL. Comes Come shout me out.
Tonight you can see him live. Castleman's free to get in. I've got some meet and greets, so we're gonna have some of our listeners meet you and some VIP tickets. So we'll do that now. Before we do that, I want to learn some slang. You gotta teach me some slang words.
Well, you gotta know that our thing changes from time to time. So like back in the day when people would come to Jamaica and be like, Irie man, it doesn't.
Irie man.
Irie man. That we don't really say that.
Nobody
anymore.
says that
Yeah.
anymore.
So you could say like probably a everyday slang would be, all right, now say nothing.
All right, now say nothing.
Yeah, that
Did I
means.
do it right?
Yeah, that means don't say a thing. I got you.
Oh.
Ting turn up.
or yeah, a new one nowadays is thing turn up, which just means it's blowing up. It's your
Turned up, you know?
Your thing is turned up, to the maximum. Everybody's
turn up.
noticing you.
Did I say it right? Ting
Ting
turn
turn
up.
up. Yeah. So you're like, yo, how's the day? Yo, ting turn up. The day's good. You know what I mean? It feels good. It's really blowing up. Yeah.
I'm gonna start using this. I'm already confusing because I'm a white Mexican, but now I'm gonna start using this.
Yeah,
We have
mix some Jamaican slangs in
ting
there.
turn up, and people are gonna be like, "What?" We
Yeah, man,
actually
cool.
have one of our employees here who's from Jamaica, and she
Oh,
calls
wow.
everybody a gulp.
Okay. Cool.
Everyone's a gulp.
Oh yeah, everybody's a goat.
So
Wow.
I was hoping
Well,
to
you
get
could
some
say,
inspiration like that.
You could be like, yo, 1071, ting turn up today. Right.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You think I'm lying, Sean Paul? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start
check you
using
out.
that on my show.
You better be telling me ting turn up on my Twitter.
Well, thank you again, Sean Paul.
Yeah, babe.
Again,
Thank you for having me.
album Tomahawk Technique, February 7th. We are so excited. Can't wait to see you perform tonight.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate it.
Woo!
Love
Yo,
that.
Sandy's
High
up.
five.